I think this may be the end for me. Get away. Go away. Go. I think I'm stuck. I don't think there's anything left for me. I think this is the end. Wait, who is that? Ben?
Chris,
Ben Kenobi?
you must go to your homestead.
My homestead?
There you will build something worthy of Star Wars.
I must build something worthy of Star Wars?
That's just what I said, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but...
Well, go do it. Toodles.
I guess that's that. I guess I have to go to my homestead. Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is SWChris. I am from SW City, and I am coming over here to my homestead, my farmstead, whatever you want to call it, because I got a message from old Ben Kenobi. He said that I have to build something worthy of Star Wars. Why is that, do you think? Could it be because May the 4th is coming up in just a couple days? I think that might be it. Although there's not really anything very Star Wars-y about this. I don't know. I mean, like... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's down here. Ow. Okay. Well, this looks kind of Star Wars-y. Oh, what's this? It's a chest full of materials that look vaguely Death Star-like. You know what? I think I have an idea. I think I have an idea, folks. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Gee, yeah, I think I'm thinking what I'm thinking. But I don't know what, giant elephants and pink tutus have to do with taking over the world. Oh well, let's just go ahead and get started on that, shall we? Alright, let's go. So, I went ahead and took the liberty of smoothing out this entire canyon. So now we have a proper Death Star canyon going on right here, which is going to be cool because once we get all of these materials on it, it is going to look super epic. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the whole thing in this episode. In fact, I'm probably not going to be able to just because of my time being limited, but I will be able to do enough to give you the idea of a wall and definitely a hallway. And this is going to be my new underground base underneath my homestead. So, yeah, that's really what I'm doing it for. Now, there's something else that I need to do, which is I need to work out how we're going to get this thing to look. So let me just kind of dig this out a little bit because I want to kind of bring you along this first step of the design process. Because if you remember from the movie where Luke and Leia are running up towards the chasm, and they say that and Luke says he thinks he took a wrong turn. Well, they run up like a little ramp here, and so we need to actually design that ramp first so that I know how far out and where to actually kind of put this this hallway. So we're going to do that first, and for those I have gotten these materials here. Now he runs up kind of like a red graded type of thing, and so let's see, let's use black dirt for the threshold, and then let's see, let's do this. Doing something like that, maybe with this coming down like that, except yeah, no, that's right. And then we can have the slabs going right here. And anyway, I also wanted to, while I was talking to you, just kind of explain why I am such a huge Star Wars fan. And I've never really put this together in my mind before, but it makes so much sense now that I've really had the opportunity to just kind of think about it a little bit. You know, back, I was never really a Star Wars fan until I saw the movies on TV in Thanksgiving. And even then, it was not necessarily like a huge type of thing. How many? Okay, I got enough on it. It was not really a huge type of thing. It was just kind of a casual interest type of thing that I had going. And it turns out that when I first saw Star Wars, it was around the time that I was going through some really crappy stuff at school. So I was trying just to figure out, let's see, should I do this? Yeah, I could do this. I might play around with that, actually. Yeah, that'll work. And I was trying to figure out, you know, how to just kind of survive. And so Star Wars gave me kind of an escape from, you know, just kind of the grind of just having to dodge people in high school and so on and so forth. And so when my brother got me like oops, actually, let's not do that. My brother, he got me that Christmas a Star Wars book. It was like book 4 in a series. Okay, this is going to be the door that comes down, but we'll worry about that later. He got me like book 4 in one of the Star Wars series. I think it was called The Back to War, and it was from the X-Wing novels. And that thing was awesome. And then I jumped in and I read like the Thrawn trilogy next, and then it's really interesting. And some of you may have heard this story before, but Grand Admiral Thrawn is this kind of, he's this alien kind of imperial admiral, and he was fighting the New Republic, which is what, you know, back then we thought that the Alliance was going to turn into, and he was winning against them. And he was using these strategies, like Sherlockian Holmesian type of strategies, that was just absolutely insane. Like he would, not like crazy insane, but like really clever. Like he would study the strategies of like alien cultures and use those against them in warfare. And what's interesting about that is that that actually gave me an idea for how to anticipate the moves of the upperclassmen and the people who liked picking on me. And so it actually kind of let me kind of avoid them a little bit, which, you know, I would maybe not suggest this as the ultimate strategy for dealing with bullies, but because it taught me to hide rather than to what Thrawn used it for was to anticipate and to attack. And so there we go. Let's do that right down there. So, you know, it's definitely not, it's a coping mechanism basically. And crap, I am out of that stuff. So let me go ahead and teleport back over here and grab some more. Excuse me. All right. So it was a coping mechanism, but it got me through high school. Okay, goodbye. Don't need you. Don't need you. I think I'm done with you, but let's just grab 3 of them this time. Oh, yeah, let's just dump those off. Okay. But it got me through junior high, and it got me through high school. And a big reason why I'm a Star Wars fan is because it kind of helped me get through school. That character specifically. So, you know, that is just kind of the reason is, you know, a lot of who I am today is because of that fandom. And so it's just kind of it means a lot to me, basically. All right. So, now we have, when they're running up, they have these kinds of, is that black wool? Yeah, that's black wool. Good. They have these kinds of things just kind of sitting right in the wall. So we're just going to kind of build these a little bit. Oops. Oh, well, who cares? And it's just going to do that. There are no lights on these panels right now. SMB cameras here. Oh, that's strange. Okay. Weird. Someone will join the game, and they will be the ones who logged in initially. So we're kind of left making up patterns here because it's a little difficult to kind of move if we do that. Oh yeah, let's just play around with it, doing that kind of thing. Okay, yeah, no, I think that will work good. And then we'll just do one right here. Okay, cool. And then Blink. Just do that, just to kind of break it up a bit. It doesn't have to. Oh, yep, it was freezer pick. There you go. Freezer pick is right there. So, okay, cool. So you kind of know what I'm doing with these hallways. I am going to go ahead, hi-yo, and cut away and work on this hallway some more. And then once I have some progress, I will show you what I've done. And it will be amazing. Trust me. All right, be right back. Okay, ladies and germs, are you ready to look at the finished hallway? Here we go. All right, here it is. You enter, you come down these steps, and then you see a Death Star corridor right off the bat. And we've got these funny looking lights here. I tried to go ahead and make them flush with the walls so that if they were like, you know, like this, and it just did not look as interesting. So I went ahead, and even though you can't see them from the side, it does make the sides kind of stand out a bit more. And so I do prefer that look over the other one. So we're going to go ahead and stick with that. Although, if you are insistent that you want it the other way, we can maybe change that back. As usual, we are just kind of building this as we go. And I have added coal for the floor. The coal is really hard to get. I spent an hour just gathering enough for this whole place. And yeah, it's going to be a serious time investment. Oh yeah, nice little light up here. And then if you notice in the movies, they have these kind of this light separator type of thing going throughout all of the hallways. So we've extended that over. I'm debating on whether to extend this up an extra one or not. I kind of want a working door. So if I have slime blocks up here and to come down and then back up, then it needs to be 3 high. We might be able to get a 4th one to work, but it would take some inventing to kind of get the 4th level to work. I know a design for getting 3 of these to just come down and then back up, but 4 is possible. So if you want to do 4, let me know. It might look okay with 3. All the other hallway doors are going to be 4. And then we got these panels here, just kind of break up the gray on the wall, and then these little greeblies and stuff. Speaking of this is not just supposed to be here. We're supposed to, let's put an item frame here, and then we can put a magma cream or a snowball. For this one, I'm going to do a snowball. And this is just like a little greebly. It just doesn't, there's really no point to it, but they have these in like the movie, so we just add them. We got a nice little iron trap door, and back here we have just kind of this stuff. This is not a lighted area. It's just to make it look interesting, just to kind of break it up a bit. And then it kind of transitions into lights on this side. But on this side, we have kind of a completely blank wall. And so this is what I want to do on camera with you guys, is just kind of build this out just a little bit. So what I want to start with is these things right here. Now, if you come over here, you notice 2 in here. You see these are completely black. We're just going to use dark gray for these. And the reason why is just to kind of break them up a bit. Oh, crap. I forgot about that. Okay. What if we just did that? Would that make it look weird or not? 1, 2, 1. What if we just playing around here with the design? It doesn't have to be exactly like the Death Star. Of course, we extended these lights. Usually you'd have a panel of 5 lights and they'd fit within like 2 blocks. But since we don't have that kind of scale to work with, it extends across the whole wall. But it still gives that kind of a Death Star light, wall light kind of effect, right? So we're going to kind of do the same sort of idea here, is just kind of expand the design of like the blank wall panels across this whole thing. And so we're just going to kind of play around with it just to see how it might kind of work together here. So let's see, what else do we have to play with here? We do have some more of these. Speaking of, I actually probably want to walk you through how I did this. It's actually very simple. So let's go ahead and put one right there in the center. And that means I'm going to have to dig 3 in. Let's go ahead and put this down temporarily. And Actually, I think it's 4 in. Yeah, it's 4 in because they don't have any repeaters. So 4 in, put a block right there, and then you just put 2. Oh. Yeah, maybe you can do 3 in. Well, let's try it. Let's try it with 3 in first. Let me get rid of this. Let me put a torch in here now that we've kind of extended the the thing. Just do that. Okay, so let's do 3 in. So this on block number 3, this on number 1, and then we're going to have a standard standard thing like this. And then what we're going to do is that. But as you see, that doesn't work necessarily. The reason is because we have to trigger this first. There we go. All right, there you go. So it's triggered. It's all set. So now I have like a little greebly right here, and then we can kind of figure out what to do with these. So I think what I want to do with these is put some more item frames up. So if we do that, and then let's put... that is not what I wanted. Okay. There we go. Let's do that. See if... The red doesn't really work, does it, without that? So... Alright, I'm going to do this. I'm going to attempt a speed replace. See if I can beat the server at its own game here. Did it work? I think it worked. It's still attached. Okay, that works. Alright, let's get rid of that one then. Okay, there we go. So we got... I don't know if I like the placement of that, but it's there. So that works for me. And let's go ahead and just kind of break it up a bit. Let's do this. Let's change this around a bit. So there we go. All right, so got those there. I actually don't want that there. So we're going to get rid of that. That was kind of a cool idea, but no, I don't think we're going to do that. So let's do that right there. And this, let's do kind of the panel idea that we had earlier. So let's do that. Oh, that's kind of nice. I like that idea. And then, okay. Idea. Okay. Here's a great idea. I just had this. So do this, and then blink. Oh. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Boink. Okay, there we go. So it kind of does that. What do you think? Or maybe we just do that and just leave it like that. There we go. Yeah, I like that. I think that works good. And then we can do... Let's do a droid data socket right here. So let's put this right there, and then let's do a magma cream. All right, so there you go. So that's kind of the idea, and of course we have the clay for the doors, and we're actually also going to use it for the extended walkway out here. So that's actually what I'm going to work on next, is the walkway and part of this canyon, and then we'll end the episode. And then on the other side of this, I have an announcement to make, so please stay tuned for that. Okay. Okay, there was a baby zombie plaguing me, and I think he's gone. He was underneath here somewhere, and I just could not find him, so I had to unload the area. Oh, crap. And just double check that he was gone. So he's gone, which means we can continue this episode without being harassed by brills and all that stuff. So, ooh, land. Awesome. So here's what it looks like if you've seen it already from the time lapse. Yeah. Not bad, huh? I think that looks maybe a little odd right there, but there's not much you can do about it. So, I think once the whole chasm looks like this, it'll really kind of come together. If it still looks messy, we'll fix it later. But as you can see, I have the little connecting rods right here for the drawbridge that is supposed to extend. Here, we'll just put a slime block in the middle or something, and then the drawbridge right here, so you'll be able to easily bounce over. But right now, you have to do this. It's not bad. So, yeah, that's basically what this thing looks like. And I was going to tell you, I am doing a charity live stream. I'm organizing it, so hopefully we're going to get a bunch of live streamers and YouTubers and Twitchers and Beamers and whoever they are to participate. And if I've managed to pull it off, the details will be down in the description below. I still have yet to organize this thing. I just found myself volunteering for this thing this morning. But what we're doing the charity live stream for is for a specific orphanage in Kathmandu, Nepal, that Ozymandias and Rain visited when they were traveling there last year. And they had previously been doing some fundraising for them. And when Nepal got hit by the earthquake, basically what happened was their orphanage was badly damaged. And so right now, all the kids are sleeping outside in temperatures that are getting very close to freezing at night. So we're going to raise some money for them to, did I see someone? No. Okay, there's nobody on the server. We're going to raise some money for them so that they can rebuild as quickly as possible. And so if you are interested in helping out with that, please go ahead and look for the information. It should be going up on the day this episode is released. If we organize it right, the live stream should be happening right now. And if you miss it, the PayPal link will still be active, so you should be able to donate even after the live stream is over with. So if you can go down there, look in the description below for that information. I would really appreciate it. Let me know what you think of my homage to the Death Star. We will keep tinkering away at this as I tinker away with all my other server projects. Not necessarily on camera, but it will continually expand and grow. So next week, we'll do something, maybe not the zoo, because I want to take a little bit of a break from it. But yeah, so another episode next week. And don't forget, my name is SWChris. Auf Wiedersehen, arrivederci, hasta la vista, and may the 4th be with you.